Hi guys, and welcome back to Style with Substance, and welcome to another Law of Attraction video. You guys seem to be loving these, and I definitely love talking about this topic. So here's another one on using the Law of Attraction to grow your YouTube channel and manifest more subscribers, more views, and a bigger audience. And if you want to find out how I'm using the Law of Attraction to grow my channel, then please keep watching. So if you guys haven't seen my previous videos on the Law of Attraction, then I have a playlist on my channel. So if you go to the playlist section on my channel homepage, you should be able to find all the videos where I kind of explain what the Law of Attraction is, how to use it in different aspects of your life. But in this video today, I'm going to be talking about specifically using the tools and techniques in the Law of Attraction to grow your YouTube channel. So I started my YouTube channel back in November, so right at the end of 2014, and I started from zero. So I am not a blogger or an influencer or any kind of social media person. I am a normal everyday, girl, lady, whatever, and I kind of don't have an audience or a big enough audience. Okay, so all the people who follow me on social media and who I follow are my actual friends and family. So that's where I started my channel. So I started from scratch and I had to really build it up, and I've never really been somebody who's been incredibly popular at school or at uni, so I've never really had that following to kind of bring with me. It was literally blank sheet, get going. And I think in the beginning, I was quite skeptical about the growth and the heights that my channel would reach, just because I'm just me and I just talk about things that I think people would find interesting or that I would find interesting. And I very much started off on a negative foot. But I would say that definitely where I started to see the most growth was last year, kind of around September time. So kind of middle of last year, I had maybe about 2,500 subscribers, and I went away to Uganda on holiday, came back, was here for a month, and then I went to Lisbon on holiday. And I think when I went to Uganda, I was really into a really good routine and a really good swing of things. But I had started to do a few things differently. So at that point, I had read the book The Secret like extensively. I'd listened to the audiobook on a daily basis, and I'd really gotten into the swing of using the Law of Attraction in my life and in my channel, definitely. So before I went, I was definitely working towards a goal that I had for the end of the year. So I basically had to double the number of subscribers I had, from 2,500 to 5,000 by the end of the year. I didn't know how I was going to do it because my channel had really only grown by about 500 since the beginning of the year. So I was just a bit skeptical, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to commit to this. I've put the goal down in writing and I'm going to go for it. And I think that's the first step. So I think it's admitting to yourself where you want to see your channel go and what is the magic number for you, and setting yourself a goal to achieve that. And also putting a time frame on it. So I set myself the goal of saying 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year is what my channel is going to hit. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's going to manifest itself, but I'm going to put it out there in the universe and see what happens. So putting it out there is the first step. Writing it down on paper. I had it in my notes section on my phone. I had it in my mind, and that was the goal that I was working towards. So ask, and that is essentially the first step of the Law of Attraction. The 3 steps are ask, believe, receive. So I asked for 5,000 subscribers. Belief is the trickier bit for me, especially if you are someone like me who's very much not the biggest believer in yourself, and you always kind of second guessing yourself. So I started to believe it, I really did. And at that point, I really started to see a change. So when I went away to Portugal, I went to a conference which is called the ACN conference. They had like loads of motivational speakers and people who were kind of sharing messages and stories of their success, and it really, really spoke to me. And these were just everyday people like me and you. And I felt so motivated and so inspired by that. I really believed in the success that my channel would have. And I kind of came back from, like, I think it was day 2 of the conference that I'd been to, feeling so uplifted and so excited, and just, I there was like adrenaline pumping through my veins, and I just knew that something incredible was going to happen. And then it just so happened that when I got back to the hotel from the conference, the apartments that we were staying in, I'd hit 3,000 subscribers. So my channel had grown by 500 subscribers within the space of like a month or so. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'd hit 3,000 mid-year, and I was like, this 5,000 thing could be possible. So I left Lisbon, Portugal, kind of feeling really uplifted. I started to churn out content and just go for it. And I really found my niche. I kind of really found the types of videos that people really responded to, that I got loads of views on, and like views that sort of surpassed the number of subscribers I have on my channel. And I was feeling really motivated. I was feeling a really huge sense of belief in myself and my achievement of my goal of 5,000. So that's kind of where the belief came from me. And I think in terms of belief, you need to listen to, watch, read, think about things that will only empower you, motivate you, energize you spiritually, psychologically, whether that's motivational videos on YouTube, whether that's self-help books, whether that's personal development courses, whether that's talking to somebody who's had loads of success in the industry. You just need to, immerse yourself into things that are going to really boost your sense of self-belief and, motivate you to really work hard at achieving your goal, but at the same time believe that you're going to get there and have no shadow of a doubt in your mind. And that was really the key thing that I think really started to turn things around for me. Fast forward to a couple of months later, I then uploaded a Topshop and Zara haul, which, I'd just been shopping and I was like, people love hauls, gonna upload this one. And within 4 days, it had 4,000 views. A week later, it was on like 20,000 views. Like 2 weeks after that, and probably now it's sort of plateaued, it's probably just under 40,000 views. And that was just a random video that I just didn't even put that much thought into. I just gave it, like, it was nothing. It was just a haul. Like, I was like, I've done plenty of hauls that are like this, and I don't understand why this one has got such a great reception. But that really catapulted my channel, and the growth that I saw after that was incredible. I went from 3,000 subscribers to just under 4 within the space of about 2 weeks. And then in the last sort of month of the year, I went from about 4,000 to 5,000, and then in the last 2 weeks of the year, I hit 6,000. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, anything can happen. If you ask, you believe, and I certainly received, and then some at the end of the year. And then it kind of really spurred me on to thinking, my channel isn't going to grow as slowly as I think it's going to grow. It's only going to grow as fast as I say it's going to grow. And so then I set myself my target for this year, and I'm not going to share it just yet because I want to put it out there, but not out there in the public just yet. So I know what it is in my mind. I know what that figure is, and I've got it written down in my notes section. I'm going to put an entry in my as if journal on it. In fact, there probably already is one. I am going to put a plaque up on my wall, like a little piece of paper that kind of shows the target so that I know what I'm working towards. And I'm going to visualize that every day. And every video I upload, I'm going to visualize that. And every time I'm editing and, putting together my footage, I'm going to be visualizing that. And that is essentially the way that I'm going to reach the target and grow my channel. And finally, it's about gratitude. And I always talk about gratitude and being grateful, but you're never going to experience growth or really appreciate growth unless you're grateful for the growth that you've had so far, and and for the subscribers and for the views and the comments and the feedback that you've had so far. And I am and I'm not just saying it, I'm so grateful for all 6,000 plus of you that are subscribed here, because if it wasn't for you, that there are certain things in my life that I couldn't do. I wouldn't be able to keep bringing you all this amazing content. I wouldn't have found my voice. I wouldn't be able to express myself in such a way and just get my passions and hobbies and interests out there and share them with like-minded people. So I'm so grateful for my subscribers, and I'm so grateful for my channel and everything that is done to change my life. And I think that is the most important thing. Like, and I think this is where I feel, for me, kind of God comes into it, because I feel like you have to be grateful for the blessings that have been bestowed upon you before you're ready to receive new blessings. And, you know, I feel like if God realizes that you're not in a place where you can mentally handle what you've got at the moment, then you're not ready to receive new things. So I think it's so important to be grateful and show gratitude for where you are now, which will prepare you and ready you for the next level of success. So those are my top tips on using the law of attraction to grow your YouTube channel, attract more subscribers, more views, and build your audience. And that is basically how it's worked for me, and how I will continue to grow and build my audience. So I just want to thank you guys so much for subscribing, for watching this video. I urge you to comment down below and ask any questions if you've got them. And also give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos on the law of attraction, because I've got so many more coming at you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!